Have you ever wondered what it takes to reach the base camp of the world's highest peak, Everest? Imagine standing at the foot of this giant, a dazzling white monument to the Earth's raw, untamed power. Everest isn't just a mountain, it's an emblem of adventure, a symbol of human ambition against the unyielding forces of nature. The trek to Everest Base Camp is no ordinary journey. It's a grueling test of endurance, a pilgrimage through some of the world's harshest terrains, and an encounter with awe-inspiring vistas that few humans ever get to witness. Here, every step is a battle against the elements, every breath a testament to the human spirit. This is not just about reaching a destination. It's about embarking on an epic journey that will push your limits, challenge your perceptions, and leave you with a profound respect for this majestic peak. So, are you ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Stay tuned as we take you through the exhilarating journey to the Everest Base Camp. Preparation is the key to any adventure, and the journey to Everest Base Camp is no exception. Let's start with physical training. This is, after all, a trek to the base camp of the world's highest peak. It is demanding, and your body needs to be ready for it. Start with regular cardiovascular exercises like running, cycling, or swimming at least 6 months before your trek. Combine this with strength training, particularly focusing on your legs and core. Remember, the better shape you're in, the more you'll be able to enjoy the journey. Now, let's talk about mental preparation. Trekking to Everest Base Camp is as much a mental challenge as it is a physical one. It's important to be aware of the difficulties you'll face, like high altitude, cold weather, and long trekking days. Visualization techniques can be helpful. Picture yourself successfully navigating the trek, overcoming challenges, and reaching the base camp. This can build mental resilience and confidence. Next, we move on to the gear. Quality, appropriate gear is a must. Your checklist should include a good pair of hiking boots, thermal layers for the cold, a sturdy backpack, and essential items like a water purifier, headlamp, and first aid kit. Don't forget your sun protection gear. The sun can be pretty intense at higher altitudes. Acclimatization is crucial. Your body needs time to adjust to the decreased oxygen levels as you ascend. Plan your itinerary with adequate acclimatization days. Listen to your body and never rush the ascent. Proper nutrition is the fuel for your adventure. Pack high-energy snacks like nuts and dried fruits. Stay hydrated and maintain a balanced diet. Remember, your body will be burning a lot of calories, so replenish accordingly. In conclusion, preparing for the Everest Base Camp trek requires careful planning and determination. Invest time in physical training, mental preparation, and gear selection. Respect the altitude, fuel your body right, and most importantly, believe in yourself. With the right preparation, you are now ready to embark on this incredible journey. The journey to Everest Base Camp commences from the bustling city of Kathmandu. It's an early morning, the sun is just beginning to peek over the horizon, casting a warm, golden glow over the city. The air is filled with an electric anticipation, a shared excitement for the adventure that lies ahead. Our first hurdle, the flight from Kathmandu to Lukla. A short flight, but one that is filled with an array of emotions. As the plane takes off, the noise of the city fades away, replaced by the roar of the engine and the rapid beating of your heart. Your eyes are glued to the window, drinking in the breathtaking views of the sprawling landscapes below. Verdant hills give way to rugged mountain peaks, their snow-capped tops glistening in the morning sun. And then, there it is. Lukla. Nestled amidst the mountains, it's a sight that takes your breath away. But the beauty of this place is not the only thing that makes your heart race. Lukla Airport, officially known as Tenzing Hillary Airport, is renowned as one of the most dangerous airports in the world. The short, steep runway, the swift-changing weather, and the surrounding mountains make each landing a thrilling experience. Despite the risks, the plane lands smoothly. As you step out, the cool mountain air hits you, a refreshing change from the city's heat. The sights, the sounds, the smells, everything about Lukla is invigorating. The colorful prayer flags fluttering in the wind, the distant sound of yak bells, the aroma of freshly brewed tea wafting from the tea houses, everything whispers of the adventures that await. You take a moment to soak it all in, the excitement, the anticipation, the sheer beauty of this place. You are here, at the gateway to the highest peak in the world. And with that realization, the reality of the journey ahead sets in. This is just the beginning, the first step in a journey that will test your limits, push your boundaries, and transform you in ways you can't even begin to imagine. With your feet firmly on the ground in Lukla, the real trek begins. The trail from Lukla to Namche Bazaar is a blend of beauty, culture, and challenge. As we embark on this leg of the journey, we are greeted by a picturesque landscape that is a feast for the eyes. The rugged terrain, punctuated by the lush greenery of the rhododendron and pine forests, is a constant reminder of the raw, untamed beauty of the Himalayas. Every step forward on the serpentine trails brings us closer to the heart of the Everest region. As we traverse the high suspension bridges, adrenaline rushes through our veins. The thrill of crossing these bridges, with the Dudh Kosi River roaring beneath us, is an experience like no other. It's on this trail that we catch our first glimpse of Everest, a sight that leaves us awestruck and breathless, not from the altitude but from the sheer magnificence of the world's tallest peak. In between the natural splendor, we encounter the rich Sherpa culture. Their warm smiles and hearty greetings are a testament to their resilience and spirit. It's a humbling experience to witness their simple lifestyle, harmoniously intertwined with the harsh realities of the mountains. As we ascend, the trail becomes more demanding, the air thins and each breath requires effort. But the sight of the bustling Namche Bazaar, nestled in the mountains, motivates us to push forward. This vibrant market brimming with local products, colorful prayer flags fluttering in the wind, and the tantalizing aroma of traditional Sherpa cuisine is a sensory delight. Being the last outpost of civilization before we venture deeper into the mountains, Namche Bazaar also offers us a chance to rest, refuel, and acclimatize to the higher altitude. It's an oasis amidst the ruggedness, a place where we can recharge and prepare for the challenges that lie ahead. Namche Bazaar, the gateway to the high Himalayas, is a welcome sight for trekkers. It marks not only the end of this leg of the journey, but also the beginning of the real adventure that awaits us in the higher reaches of Everest. Acclimatization is crucial for a successful and safe journey to the Everest base camp. That's right, folks. Acclimatization isn't just about resting. It's about adjusting your body to the lower oxygen levels at high altitudes. Think of it as a friendly handshake between you and the mighty Himalayas, a pact of mutual respect. Now imagine a day at Namche Bazaar, the gateway to the high Himalayas. It's not all about lying in and lounging around. As part of the acclimatization process, trekkers engage in short hikes to higher altitudes during the day, pushing their bodies to adjust to the thin air, then returning to the lower altitude of Namche Bazaar to sleep. This climb high, sleep low strategy is a tried and tested method to prevent altitude sickness. By day's end, the body has begun to understand the rules of this high altitude game. Properly acclimatized, trekkers are now ready to push towards higher elevations. The trek from Namche Bazaar to Everest Base Camp is where the real challenge and excitement lies. The journey is a blend of sheer determination, physical endurance, and an unquenchable thirst for adventure. Each step taken on the rugged trails brings you closer to the heart of the Himalayas, and every breath drawn is a testament to the human spirit's resilience. The trek's terrain is a relentless roller coaster of ascents and descents. The paths, often carved into the mountainside, take you through rhododendron forests, over suspension bridges, and past ancient monasteries. You might even encounter the occasional yak caravan, a common sight in these parts. As you progress, the landscapes change dramatically. The lush greenery slowly gives way to a barren yet breathtaking panorama of rock, ice, and snow. The trees become sparser, replaced by hardy shrubs clinging to life in the harsh conditions. You'll feel the air thinning, the temperatures dropping, and the altitude's effects becoming more apparent. At this point, you'll be ascending towards Lobuche, a tiny settlement perched above the tree line, and your gateway to the Everest Base Camp. Here, the first sight of the Khumbu Icefall awaits. A frozen river of ice, Khumbu Icefall is a sight to behold. Its towering seracs and deep crevasses, constantly shifting and changing, present a mesmerizing yet intimidating spectacle. The final leg of the journey to the Everest Base Camp is perhaps the most demanding. The air is thin, the path is challenging, and every step feels like a monumental effort. But the sight of colorful prayer flags fluttering against the backdrop of the mighty Everest is a sight that stirs the soul. The camp, a temporary home to mountaineers from around the world, is a hub of camaraderie, stories, and shared dreams. Reaching the Everest Base Camp is a moment of triumph, a dream come true for many. The journey tests your limits, pushes your boundaries, and rewards you with an experience that stays with you for a lifetime. The Himalayas are not just a range of mountains, they're a testament to the enduring spirit of adventure that resides within us all. The journey back from Everest Base Camp is a time for reflection and celebration. As we embark on the descent, the body experiences a stark contrast from the ascent. There's a sense of relief as the lungs, no longer working overtime to compensate for the thin air, start to breathe easier. Gradually, the harsh bite of the cold gives way to a milder climate and the body begins to regain its strength. But with every step downwards, there's a bittersweet realization that the adventure is nearing its end. With each passing day, the majestic peaks that once towered above us start to recede. The snow-capped mountains and the icy trails become distant memories etched in our hearts. But as we descend, we also witness the landscape transform. The barren, rocky terrain blossoms into lush greenery, the silence of the mountains replaced by the chattering of birds and rustling of leaves. As we approach Lukla, the end of our trek, our bodies are filled with exhaustion but our hearts are overflowing with a sense of accomplishment. This is not just the end of a physical journey but a personal one too. We've braved the elements, pushed our limits, and achieved what once seemed impossible. And so, reaching Lukla is not just a return to civilization, but a celebration of triumph over adversity. Lukla is abuzz with energy, the air filled with laughter and tales of the journey. It's here that we share our experiences, our struggles, and our triumphs. We've come full circle from the nervous anticipation of the journey ahead to the joyous celebration of its completion. We've not just conquered a trail, but a part of ourselves too. And in that, we find a sense of fulfillment that's hard to put into words. The return journey, while filled with a sense of accomplishment, also marks the end of an incredible adventure. It's a testament to our resilience, our courage, and our spirit. But even as we bid farewell to the mountains, we carry a piece of the journey with us, because every adventure, no matter how big or small, leaves a mark on us. And this one, the Everest Base Camp Trek, has certainly left its indelible imprint. The Everest Base Camp Trek is more than just a trek, it's a journey of self-discovery and transformation. As we reflect on the journey, we begin to realize the magnitude of the challenges we faced. The steep ascents, the thinning air, the unpredictable weather, each obstacle seemed insurmountable at first, yet we prevailed. We found strength in ourselves we never knew we had. Each challenge was a test, not only of our physical endurance, but of our mental resilience. Overcoming these challenges, we discovered an unyielding spirit within us, a tenacity that pushed us forward against the odds. And in the process, we formed friendships, comrades bound by a shared experience, a shared struggle. These friendships, formed in the backdrop of the Himalayas, are as enduring as the mountains themselves. They are the testament to our shared human spirit, to our capacity to empathize, to help, to understand. And the lessons learned, oh the lessons. They were not of the sort you find in textbooks or classrooms. They were lessons of humility, of perseverance, of patience. Lessons that the majestic Everest and its surrounding landscapes imparted. The mountains taught us to respect nature, to understand our insignificance in the grand scheme of things, and yet, to appreciate the power of human will. The sense of accomplishment at the end was overwhelming, but it was not just about reaching the base camp. It was about the journey, the experiences, the memories. The laughter shared over a cup of warm tea, the awe-inspiring sights of the sunrise over the mountains, the silent nights under a sky full of stars, the satisfaction of overcoming a difficult trail. Every step taken, every breath drawn, every moment lived in this journey was transformative. It was a journey that pushed us to our limits and then showed us that we could go even further. It was a journey that changed our perspective, that changed us. The Everest Base Camp Trek is not just about reaching a destination, it's about the journey, the experience, and the memories you make along the way. The Everest Base Camp Trek is a journey like no other, filled with challenges, beauty, and unforgettable experiences. It's a journey that begins with thorough preparation, from physical training to packing the right gear. Then, we embark on the adventure itself, starting from the bustling city of Kathmandu to the tiny airstrip of Lukla, the gateway to the Everest region. From there, the trail leads us to the vibrant hub of Namche Bazaar, where we spend a day acclimatizing to the thin air. The journey continues through breathtaking landscapes until we reach the destination of our dreams, Everest Base Camp. The return journey, though equally challenging, is a time for reflection on the incredible feat we've achieved. In the end, this adventure is a testament to the human spirit and our desire to push the boundaries of what we can achieve. So, are you ready for the journey of a lifetime to the Everest Base Camp?